Still not live yet.
Geez,
It's still saying starting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
starting
there we go.
soon.
There we go.
Okay. Are we on?
Live. Yeah, we're live.
Yeah. Oh yeah, welcome to Get Good. Today we're talking about third years. Get good. Get good. Get
That's
good.
so good, man.
There we go. Done.
Quality intros.
That's all we've got
Quality
for intros.
intros.
Seeing as we can't play music.
Oh, I think Kieran's out again. Oh dear. Sorry,
Quick, talk about him.
Oh fuck! I can
Sorry,
hear us
Kieran.
on live. Oh jeez, that was bad.
Oh yeah, mute your videos if you got your videos up.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta remember.
Right. Welcome to Get Good episode 7.
7, man.
At least 7.
At least 7.
At least 7. Am I sharing?
Um,
Oh, I was, and now I'm not. Okay. Yeah, welcome to Get Good, episode 7, with me, Max Bostock, John Carney. Oh no, maybe I should do the main guys. Max Bostock, Michael Overton, Chris Lonsdale, Kieran's in and out, and John Carney.
hey.
Yeah, this week we'll be talking about third-year projects, because it's just began. The new year's just began. There might be some new first years who've just heard about us.
Maybe.
Third years that talk about what they've been doing, and me, I've got no input this week because, again, as per usual, I'm still in Germany. That's not changing for the foreseeable future.
Wanna get
I
left
saw-
out.
I saw that you were like attending a party on Facebook, Max. It was like you were one of the people going.
Yeah, every time someone invites me to a party, I click accept.
You
Oh, that's why.
I've got it though. That one person on my friends list from back home, they invite me to a party. I haven't spoken to them all summer. They don't know I live in Germany, so I put yes to go to their birthday party.
Oh, that's actually.
And they booked a place at paintball for me. In Germany. Silly. They're
Probably let
stupid.
them know.
You know, they should
Should have asked.
have bothered to speak to me in the summer. That's completely their fault. Good.
So, I feel like we should introduce the topic a bit.
Well, yeah. I mean, so
Yeah.
third year's just began. New academic year has just began, and you know, we've got, you know, you guys have started some new projects. There's a lot of really cool briefs going along. You could choose your own sort of thing. Is that right?
Yeah. That's
Right.
good.
Expand upon what you guys have chosen.
I feel like we should explain the style
Yeah,
matrix.
who wants to go first?
Yeah.
Matrix, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shall I
basically-
log into thingy in Blackboard and pull it up?
Yeah, that'd be
Sure.
nice.
Basically, we've been given a bunch of briefs, calls, you know, focusing on what a person would want to specialize in: characters, vehicles, props, concepts, and then once you choose one of those, you can go deeper again and decide what style. So stylized, partly stylized, realistic. So it means that you can end up choosing, and we have 3 projects, sorry, and they're 3 weeks long. So we can kind of tailor your learning towards what you want to do in the future. So if you want to do characters, you can choose 3 character projects, this is good for, obviously not everyone wants to do characters, so if you had like a character project in third year, you're kind of just wasting your time. And so this way everyone can do what they need to do to get good.
Hey.
And,
Oh, jeez, I put them wrong.
yeah. So yeah, I think it's a really good idea. I'm liking
I'm a
it
big
so
fan.
far.
I've already told Mike, like, I feel like as students we're all like really quick to complain when we don't like something, but we're not very
Yeah,
quick
yeah.
to tell them when we do like something. So I was
That's
like,
true, yeah.
I let him know, like, I'm really liking the style matrix. It's
It's
really
a
good.
really good idea, yeah.
Cool as heck.
Yeah, it's a really good idea. Like,
Yeah,
when I looked at it from here, I was like, shit, can't believe I'm not doing that. It's fucking sick brief. Really
If you're
cool.
listening, when you see Mike on Monday, make sure you tell him how sick the style matrix is.
Yeah, make sure they know. Always give the course people feedback, because that's, you know, their job's to make the course better for you. And if you're not, you know, enjoying it, if it's like shit, if something's not working out for everyone in your year, just say. But it seems to hit the nail on the head. So here's the style matrix. It's like what, 3 projects, 3 week,
projects.
3 week projects, and a last week for what, like fixing it all up and writing
Yeah,
about
1 week
it.
for
Yeah.
polish, I think.
Can't believe you guys have to do an essay. Kind of lame.
We don't? Oh no. Oh yeah, no. It's kind of like what we had last year, where the evaluation. I liked this because it was good. I didn't like this.
Oh,
Because it was
okay. So you got 3 columns: realistic, partially stylized, which I guess is like Bioshocky level, yeah, and fully
That's what I'm
stylized,
saying,
which is
interpretation,
like
yeah.
low poly stuff and
Yeah,
more painted and funky. And then you got what? And you don't have to do a VS. It's just 3, isn't it? So you could just do 3 game productions, right? Is that?
Oh yeah, a lot of people are.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do any proper concept stuff, or do you? How does that work? How do you get?
A couple of the 3D briefs, you have to concept them. I know the one I'm doing, you have to concept, but a lot of them they'll like give you a concept already in the brief, and you can either improve upon it or just kind of
like
go with it.
the partially stylized character.
The one I'm working on, you can just recreate the concept that they give you. But I think it's kind of implied or advised that you improve it. They say in the brief like fix the anatomy, stuff like that.
So then in these 3 columns, you've got what environments, and so you've got concepts and game production. So environment concept or build a small environment, concept props or build props, character concepts or actually make a character, and then there's branding and UI, visual in all of them.
I don't know if anyone's chosen UI stuff actually. I'm curious to see if anyone's
Is Ewan chosen?
some UI. Oh, maybe. I haven't actually spoken to.
I've seen him working on what looks like a stylized rooftop. No, so not a stylized, a realistic rooftop.
Okay.
So if he's doing that, it looks good. If he's doing anything else,
Kieran's making a gun.
He is.
We do care. We do care, Kieran.
It's a shame he's not here because his gun was really sweet. He could.
Yeah, so that's a lot of really cool stuff. I mean, looking at got like so many different things here. What's the PowerPoint like? Does the PowerPoint have all the data on there, or?
have you been like looking at the briefs all week, Max? Just
I've looked at some of them, yeah.
thinking, oh man.
Yeah, I've been thinking that a little, like, oh man, this is a really cool brief.
I guess you'll have it again next year though, and it'll probably be better because they'll tune out all the things that didn't work.
Yeah, I want to have you guys though to talk about it with.
Yeah. We're all pretty quiet this year though.
Yeah.
Just getting our work done. There's no TF2, that's for sure.
Yeah.
There was no TF2 last year though.
Well, there was a little bit on this
A
one.
little bit.
There's a little bit of chivalry on the.
Yeah. Oh, the construction one looked cool, yeah. Seen that. But yeah, I mean, what's the range like at the moment? Has everyone picked different things, or is there like a favourite one that everyone's sort of mainly going for?
I feel like me and I think Josh are the only people I know who've done the stylized environment.
Josh Swarbrick or Josh
Magoo.
Josh Magoo. Magooby Goo.
Geevy.
Anyone else? I'm sure there is. I haven't seen it everyone, but
Like I said, there's not been a lot of talking, so you don't. Every once in a while, I stand up and
Yeah.
go have a look at what people are doing. I go annoy Mike for a bit, but other than that,
Break down. They don't break down. Often in the presentation, they just show each of the briefs or something, but they don't.
I was hoping there'd be a presentation this year. You know, like last year when we'll have to do a presentation or something.
Oh wait, they're not doing that.
I think we present our FMP
They do
ideas.
that for your FMP, yeah.
Yeah, but that's just like a can we get a thumbs up? Like last year, we just picked like a random topic to talk
But I
about.
think they mark you on it.
Yeah, but I liked that. I got a really strong mark in critical studies this year. It was actually my strongest module, so I like
Really?
that stuff. Yeah. Says a lot about my other
What
modules
was
more
my,
than it
what was
does
my
the.
strongest module? Oh no, I drew in 2. Okay, yeah. That's pretty cool though, John.
Thank you.
You're...
Were
But
you
yeah,
in my
they'll
group?
still mark you on presentation stuff.
I know, but I can't talk about whatever I like. I like to find cool things to talk about.
What was yours on again?
Photogrammetry, man.
Oh yeah!
Yeah,
Oh,
you were
gee.
in my group.
Yeah, no, I wasn't in your group, was I?
I'm sure you were.
No, but we practiced. I only saw it when we practiced. I remember we did. I did on Kieran's what you did to
Oh,
his
yeah.
last year.
I remember feeling like
I went and roosed him.
I had that presentation down, I think.
Yeah, that's the first time I felt so prepared for something.
Oh yeah.
Actually working with you guys and like, oh damn, know what I'm doing.
Yours was on the Last of Us, wasn't it, Mike? Or was that Joel?
No, that was Joe. Mine was on the PT.
Oh, hang on, we got a question
Oh,
from
yeah.
Stuart.
That
Lots
was like
of
the
numbers.
week before.
Oh wait, can I take this one? I love Tech Talk.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah, okay. Actually, no, that's better. John is better for this.
Hey guys, I want to buy a laptop or possibly a desktop for first year to learn 2ds Max. What would be the best laptop or desktop to
perfect
buy for the
question.
software? First off, I'm going to say completely rule out the laptop. Do not get a laptop. With laptops, you pay to get the same performance
You
out
pay
of a
like
laptop that you want a
2,000.
desktop. You'll pay like 3 times more as much.
Yeah.
You don't need that portability. You think you might, but I can assure you, in my 3 years on this course, I've never gone on 3ds Max in the middle of a park.
Believe
or-
everyone says that every year someone wants a laptop, and I get it for like portability. If you want
Yeah.
to go home and keep working on something.
But if you're going home, I'm assuming that, I don't know, someone's going to pick you up. It's not that hard to pick up your computer and put it in the boot, you know what I mean?
And that's if you really need to work. I mean, if you're in labs every day, which you're meant to
Yeah.
be, you're not going to need it. So if you get a powerful PC, you can run the software. Like right now, I don't have that very powerful of a PC,
Yeah.
and so every like 4 months you have to update. And,
Yeah, in my first year, I thought
so,
I wouldn't need a desktop. I'll get a laptop and I'll be in labs. And even though, yeah, if you're in labs, you know, you got time and stuff, you got the machines there. I definitely regretted not having a desktop when I was doing work on the weekends and stuff because labs aren't open 24/7.
In terms of specs, though, I could sit all day and just shout out random words, but I would just look at the computers in the labs and try and match the specs. And if you know nothing about good specs, then first just like research like a good processor and stuff like that. But really,
Talk to other people on the course as well. I got mine from Christie,
Yeah.
like second hand, and then I bought a couple of components online, and I've got a really good desktop now for cheap. So
we could do a whole episode on like how to build a computer for this stuff, but try and copy the specs on the ones in the labs, something in your price range. But ultimately, like just use the labs as much as you can.
yeah, you can
Save
get
your
away
money.
with not having to work at home.
Yeah, don't spend your beer money on a computer, man.
especially early on,
Yeah.
like in the first year and stuff.
Yeah.
You can definitely get away with just being in labs. And
Unless you're a gamer, if you're like into PC gaming, then having a good gaming PC usually does the job of what we do anyway. Because we work with like game engines and stuff a lot, and funnily enough, to run the game engine, you need a good gaming PC. So.
Oh man, the beta for Battlefront came out the other day.
Yeah, I've been playing it
Yeah.
all day, man. It's so good.
Yeah, I was talking to my boss about it. Is it on PC or is it just Xbox?
I think it's just
Origin.
Oh,
It's on Origin.
is it?
Oh, jeez, McGee's. My day has changed. My day.
Oh man, it's so beautiful. That photogrammetry,
Yeah,
it's the shit.
which John knows a lot about.
Hey,
Tiny little plug for John.
should I load up my presentation and just go on now?
Okay, yeah.
Nah, I've not got it. It's not in my head though. I memorized the script. Oh, there, right now.
Jeez, McGee's.
Thank you very
I
much.
have a
You're
story
welcome.
to tell you later,
Stuart.
John, about photogrammetry, but I can't tell you
A story.
the story. Yeah.
Photogrammetry walks into a bar and
Yeah.
says to the bartender.
Shit, you know it already.
I've heard that one.
It's not even a real joke. I just love it.
Oh, jeez.
This may
Yeah,
take a while.
that's it.
I'm exploiting everything at once.
Are you guys all on desktop now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys all PC game, or you just got like average desktops?
Mine can game. It can run Witcher pretty high, Witcher 3. It's got the juice,
Mine can't.
but I don't game that much anymore.
It's
so
got the substance, you know.
That's all you need. Substance. Substance.
Play that Legend League, man.
Allegedly. I've heard stories about that Legend League.
It's legendary.
Yeah, that's.
I hear it's legendary.
You heard what I heard.
I buy this hench computer and play 3 games on it.
They can
And
run
then put it on
shit.
the lowest settings so it runs better.
John knows the secret. I mean, Chris knows the secret. Sorry.
I know some secrets too, man. Don't be like that.
Well, I know. I know you know the secret.
I know tons of secrets.
At least 7.
At least 7.
But the course has been
Uh,
good. But the course has been enjoyable for you guys so far. Then,
I've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
loving it.
yeah.
It's good. It's
It's.
good stuff.
Does anyone realise, like last week, that it was a whole week?
It
On
felt
Friday, I was walking home and I was looking at the trees and they were all orange and the leaves were falling off, and I'm thinking, when did autumn happen? Because the whole week just kind of passed, just doing
Yeah.
work.
Yeah. I feel like
I
I've been there like
realised.
months already.
Yeah, yeah.
It's your first week, and yeah.
We've already like claimed desks and everything, man. It's
Oh man, claim desks. That's when you know it's serious.
I've got all my magazines like laid up. They're game art related ones, by the way, not just random magazines. But
Not
I've got all my
cool.
magazines laid out on my desk. Like, this is
Bring
a
a couple
working
of art
space.
books to claim the space.
Oh yeah.
Some people bringing in their toys,
Oh, yeah.
Toys? Why are people bringing in toys?
bringing in their action figures,
The dolls.
their dolls.
Sometimes it's like anatomy reference.
People are. Dental's got an Abby statues. I don't know if I want to bring my new.
Kieran's got an air
freshness.
freshener.
Oh, Kieran. Now
I
that's
think
smart.
it's
I think that's really smart.
Yeah, the labs don't smell so sweaty anymore. It smells like yogurt.
Kieran, I think you're a smart man, to be
But
honest.
he's got his Walkman on his desk as well, all these CDs.
Jeez. Walkman? What, like
Yeah.
an old school Walkman? Like an actual Walkman?
He's like doing the whole
I'm from the 90s.
yeah thing. It's like cooler than collecting vinyls, collecting CDs on your
See,
Walkman.
this completely confirms what I was talking about earlier, how Kieran is like a background character. That's
Yeah.
that joke that we had last year.
He just rolls on set with his Walkman. It's like, oh, what do you like?
And then the crowds, you got canned laugh in the background, like, oh,
So
Kieran.
Kieran's asked us to crit his work on the group page. Get good.
Okay.
Hey,
On the Facebook page. Is that on Get Good? Is that on the Get Good page? Or is that
I
on?
hope so.
It
Get
better-
good.
I'm refreshing. I'm not seeing it, Kieran.
I'm not seeing anything, Kieran. I've not even got any notifications about.
Kieran, that was your shot. You blew
I
it.
think he's lying.
oh, did Kieran just lie?
I'm flagging him.
Kieran, ban him.
Flagging of
Stuart
lie.
said thank you very much for the sweet advice we gave. Cheers, Stu. Thanks for listening. We're always happy to give advice, and if you ever have work you need critting, just come back.
If you ever need
Fine,
advice on anything, just
Yeah.
life,
Anything.
Just ask.
anything.
Just ask.
We don't just crit work. We will crit anything.
That almost sounds bad though, in a way.
Nah, like a nice bit of crit.
Yeah, never respond badly to crit. Never be precious over your work, but at the same time be precious over your work.
Oh yeah.
Because in that I mean like you should still care about your work, but be open to criticism.
You should only care a little bit.
Care enough that you want to try hard, but
Mm.
don't care enough that.
Okay, Kieran's posted. Oh my god, what
There
is
you go.
What's this?
He took photos of his screen. Why did he?
What is that?
Oh, lovely.
Don't ever do that.
Stop.
Don't ever do that. Oh man, this is your
Kieran,
post-apocalyptic
Kieran.
weapon, Kieran. Jeez, McGee's. Kieran is becoming a nice world
Oh,
class.
I swear it's in Marmoset as well. Why didn't he just do a render? I'm so confused.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
It's in Marmoset. Why is it in Marmoset?
You just press like
That nice-
spacebar or something, don't you? And it takes a bit.
It's really weird. On some of them, because it's got like the screen, because it was a photo, and you see like the light, the reflection.
Yeah.
It's like
Kieran, my crit
Abram.
is get a better camera and
my crit is fucking just take screenshots or something, and then
learn to render them.
or render. Yeah, especially if you're in Toolbag, render. That's what it's for, isn't it?
On the
I
fritz
think you're a
about it.
model student.
Yeah, Kieran, this is amazing. Very nice. Very cool. See what's good about Kieran's guns is, you see how they work. It's like propellant and shit, gas powered. Looks like a flamethrower. Is it a flamethrower?
Yeah, you gotta figure it out. You know.
And he's like, he's gone, because I know with that one they give you a concept and you can follow it, but he's obviously like gone through the effort of adding to the concept and stuff. That's cool.
What's the wrong?
Oh, he's on his phone. That's why he's taking
Ah.
photos. Sorry, Kieran.
But you taking photos of your computer?
Yeah.
It's already on, right?
Oh no, his computer can't connect to the internet properly. That's why, we had the thing. Partially stylized. Oh yeah, here's the. I thought this was a really good looking brief. I probably would have chosen this. I would have chosen this. I think the carts. I don't know, maybe one of the characters or something. I don't know. Oh, the carts looked really cool to me. You know the angry.
Oh, I looked at that one. The issue with that one was it. I really wanted to design them, and I spent like a whole hour pinning cool go karts on Pinterest before I realized they already give you the concept, and it's like you don't just make 4 carts, you make 1 cart, and then there's like 4 different levels of it.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, wait. I thought you could concept it.
No, maybe actually, but I didn't like the idea of having to do 1 cart and upgrade it. I wanted to do like 4 different carts of like, as in like factions. You know, they all have like different characteristics.
Oh yeah. That's a really cool thing to do. You know, like in Borderlands, they got the different companies that make all the guns. It's like each gun has got its own like design language and stuff.
You've obviously got to have like the super speedy cart, and then there's like the big cart with the gun on, and all those like different styles of carts.
Things like that are really cool when it's like different companies like trying to have design language to each.
Yeah, like Jolion's game. I know he had like factions.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought you could. Do.
Max, don't tell me that you can now, because I've already started another project. Just let me believe that you couldn't.
It's got 3 more projects.
Yeah, maybe I could go back to it. I don't want to do too much stylized stuff, because like I said earlier, it's not really my jam.
Yeah, fair dues.
It's cool to experiment.
It was really interesting because they were saying like highly stylized, but what I was thinking was like the model would be stylized, but then the materials, I would do them in Substance Painter or something.
But yeah, well, the stylized environment has to be PBR.
Yeah.
And we have like we have like a 12048 for it, and we can use normal maps.
Because you could do some really cool things, especially like with the higher end ones, like like burning like burnt metal and all this cool stuff. I thought that would have been cool. I thought that would have been
What are you working on, Max? What's your personal project at the moment?
Oh,
I know you're doing some work.
I'm half-assed in things at the moment. I was doing like a Vesper earlier.
Yeah, I saw that.
Then, I'm taking a break from that. I want to do some Onion Man stuff, so I figure I'll start him because I've been putting him off for ages.
Wait, let me click on you. What's the name?
For ages, I've put him off.
Oh, he's looking sweet. I love the concepts when I saw those on there.
Yeah, I want to get a nice sculpt and stuff, but that's like the Vesper. Like that's as far as I got today. Before I was like, actually, I want to do Onion Man for a bit. I'm Pickle, and that's something I'm working on. You know, it's a bad thing. I leave projects too early.
So did we actually have any crit for Kieran? I feel like we just...
Well, yeah. Okay, let's look at it.
We just got ripped into it for taking photos.
Right, no, it's... yeah, don't ever do that. Be professional. Perspective, and don't render with a black background. Because technically he didn't, because there's the light from the reflections on the screen for Kieran.
Yeah.
Before we crit Kieran, we have a question from Stuart again, which is, can we get ZBrush for free? You can get ZBrush for free if you go to the right places.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes,
you can't get it for free.
You can't get it for free, but let's just say
there's other ways.
haven't paid for ZBrush.
Stuart, come to the labs, you know, and
speak to John.
Look for the shadiest looking guy. give him a wink.
I'd like that he comes up, sees you, and then walks straight past you and walks to someone else, walks to Denzel.
Just gives Denzel a wink.
No, I'll say this, if you ask enough third years or second years or anyone, someone will have a copy of it. I've given many a copy out, legitimate of course, and I have the receipts to prove it somewhere. But you can get all of it.
Yeah, don't steal.
Yeah.
Stealing's bad.
I mean, it's just like, it's a shame. Students, you can't afford everything.
Don't steal, but if you find someone who's already stolen it and they have a copy of it.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, ZBrush is in the labs as well. There's plenty of stuff to do in there. I mean, if you're a first year as well, I'd say don't worry about ZBrush too much yet.
There's a free equivalent, just like the Blender version of ZBrush. Is it Mudbox?
Yeah.
You can get that. That's free.
Mudbox
That's like the poor man's
Blender.
Is Mudbox free?
I'm sure it is. I'm pretty sure Mike Kelly's always getting it.
Mudbox is legit, man. They use that for Tomb Raider and Uncharted.
Yeah,
or paint deformation in 3ds Max. Am I right, lads?
I tried that once. Yeah,
it's not good, is it?
It's not good.
There's so many features.
That's the poor man's ZBrush.
So many features in like 3ds Max that do what like other programs do, like ZBrush, but they just never do it as well. Like the garment modifier is essentially
Marty.
yeah. Oh yeah, Stuart, some back alley stuff. That's what you want. The back alley ZBrush.
But in short, no, ZBrush don't offer any student deals, I don't think, so kind of sucks, but
Or logic or whatever they're called. I don't know. Called something. But yeah, I mean, like, just and if it's early on in the course, I wouldn't even say worry. Don't worry too much about ZBrush.
Yeah, you don't really have to worry about it. I
Put
wouldn't
that on
discourage it from
3ds Max.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't. Oh yeah, it's true. I wouldn't.
You want to play around with it, that's great.
I know Dan and Sam got really into using ZBrush in the first year. That's
And
kind
I
of
think
like
that really helped them, yeah.
yeah, they got a good head start. And stuff.
Especially because you'll get to a project where you're like, this is the project I want to use ZBrush for.
Yeah.
It's always better if you already know how to use it.
And then you gotta learn it, and then
You
you're
don't
like,
want to be one of those guys who
I've
like
been
never
there,
uses
I've
it.
been there, and then you got to learn it, and
Yeah, exactly.
it's not
Yeah.
easy.
character project last year. Am I right, guys?
I feel like it was everyone's. Everyone started using ZBrush for that one.
I didn't
And
use
then
it for the first time round. I used it for the resub.
Oh, yeah.
I was using it for rocks and off the map before that.
And there's that odd person now in third year who like wants to do something in ZBrush and they never used it, and it's because like they didn't want to start using it on a project and stuff. But you just gotta have one sucky project where you use it and it's bad, and then
But it's never too late. Like even so, you just got to get through those like first few days of it just nothing working and can't figure out the.
I wish I would have maybe done a personal work and learnt to use it rather than using it on a university project. Because I did really bad with a character project because I used it. Yours was good, mate. What are you on about? I liked yours.
Thank you.
If I marked it, you got full marks.
Yeah.
Wait, your carriage project?
My original one, yeah, before submission recently.
I can't remember what your original one looked like, to be honest.
It was not great.
Man, I can't believe I
Yeah,
submitted
pink
my
jacket.
original one of the character project. It
You got a
was,
what?
my original character project was so shit. Jesus Christ.
You got good marks. I remember. It was a good idea.
It was a good idea. I was just like super ambitious, and then like I did the resub and just focused on one model, and it turned out a lot better.
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't know what I was thinking first year. I was.
Kieran wants a paint over of his gun.
Oh,
I'll do
I was going to do a
I'll
paint
do that.
over.
I'll do that. I love doing paint overs.
Hey, okay, we got a paint over.
I did one for Lewis earlier. He sent me like crit saying like, can I have a high res version? And I never responded. Lewis, if you're listening, the reason is I never responded to that was because there was no high res version. I just copied it on Facebook and painted it directly over. Didn't change the size or anything. So I was like, I won't listen to what you put, Lewis. But seriously, yeah. And also the colours look different on my screen. My TV is way high above my head here. And
I always see you doing paint overs, man. It's like Max is in Germany, but he's still super active. You know, you always see him just giving the crit.
I like paint overs. There's something really fun about paint overs.
I like the one you did one on Lewis Gibbons. I really like that one.
That's what I was on about.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about Lewis Jones.
I don't think I'd ever need to paint over a Lewis Jones thing. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe if you did a model. I wouldn't paint over his work though.
I would.
We should build a paint over team and have them on like a 24-hour response.
Well, that'd be me then. I'll be
Yeah.
the man. It's a shame Kieran's got this. Whatever's going on.
What the? Hey, come on, crown it.
Magic wand.
Hey.
Yeah, so I think for his crit, he specifically wants to know how he can get it more stylized. I'd say
More stylized.
something that Mike said to me about my project was to exaggerate the forms.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, just use the relax modifier, and
Relax modifier.
yeah, that makes
Chuck
stuff
it in
stylized.
ZBrush, use the move tool.
Oh yeah,
Inflate.
it's just a stylized tool.
The style, it is really.
It's like the crumple tool isn't really the crumple tool; it's the rock tool.
Yeah, it's the rock.
Yeah, I can't think of anything where you'd use the crumple tool apart from making rocks.
Either rocks or just making crumpled paper.
Making crumpled paper. Yeah.
So Kieran specifically wants to know, how do I make it more stylized? Okay. Well, I'm gonna let's look at some other guns from stylized games, namely Borderlands.
I I keep forgetting that I'm on the stream. I'm just watching it like I was a viewer. I'm not doing any work.
It's like a minute behind though. Like what? For me anyway.
Just responding to stuff a minute.
I was really worried because when we were given the answer to, was it Stuart? Yeah, Stuart, wasn't it? Oh jeez, I've forgotten our viewer's name. Fuck, it's out. But like, I was like, geez, I hope they think that we're actually answering and not just ignoring.
Yeah, it's Stuart 896
Oh,
5756799.
See, it's the last name. It always trips me up.
No, I remember that.
What kind of family has that name?
Robots, man.
I mean, some ways you can make it more stylish. Oh Jesus, what's going on with Google? I hate it when it doesn't just do the normal thing. And I don't know. In Borderlands, they sort of do it like mostly it's the colors and stuff that are crazy stylized, and then the shaders, and then the actual form is fairly realistic. But some things are pushed to the extreme, like on the gun butt here, it's like a bit crazy shaped and stuff, and the ammo belts are always much bigger. The barrel is huge. You know, it's 3 bullets massive, and it's got this huge scope and stuff on the shotguns and stuff.
The interesting question in chat. I actually don't know this about you guys, but Stu wants to know: did any of you guys have any prior experience with 3D before you started?
A tiny bit of Blender, but it didn't count. It was not.
It didn't count.
Well, it didn't count because I made like one tiny thing. Kira knew nothing, and he's I'd say
he's a model student.
He is the model student, definitely.
No, I went in knowing nothing. I went in wanting to be a concept artist, and I still do a little bit, but yeah, once everyone says that there's like there's a period when you're doing 3D where you'll just hate it, and then it'll just click.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I felt that happened in first year for me when we did the that little week workshop, because we were all so bad they made us do a little workshop for a week to get better, and yeah, that just like super clicked with me then. I will say what really made me kind of fall in love with 3D and decide, oh, I'm going to be the 3D guy was before doing 3D, because the projects they made us do in first year were always quite boring. We did like wheelie bins and stuff, and that really kind of dragged down my mood towards 3D. And then Mike Kelly showed me Polycount Forum, and I went on and I just spent weeks going on Polycount Forum and just looking at all these amazing 3D models on there, and I realized there was so much more to 3D modeling than just making like realistic barrels and crates and stuff. You know, I can't even begin to go into it. There's just so much cool 3D stuff out there, man. Go on ArtStation, go on Polycount, look at some cool 3D stuff, and it should inspire you. And if it doesn't, then yeah, I don't know, bit of a problem, I guess.
If it doesn't inspire you, maybe that's not what you want to do then.
Yeah, going to.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's just.
But I wasn't inspired by 3D when I first started the course. Like doing wheelie bins, I was never psyched to model a wheelie bin.
No, yeah. I don't know what the projects are like for the.
I think they're a lot more fun now. I don't think there's a wheelie bin anymore or a transit van.
I don't think I miss it, if I'm honest.
What, the transit van or anything like that?
Yeah, I don't think I miss that. I understand the importance of it.
I hated it because I was bad, but like now I'm really into kind of realism and stuff, and I think that all spurred from trying to get my wheelie bin to look as much like a real wheelie bin as possible. I hope that answers your question.
Man, I really need to update my PC. It's so slow now.
Yeah, I'm trying to open something. It just crashed.
We were doing trees and warhammers. Did we? No, I don't think we did a warhammer.
Yeah. No.
Warhammer?
We didn't.
Yeah, I don't know what year you're in, Stuart, but I should explain. When we were in first year, we had the curriculum for the year changed after our year, and they got like all new briefs. So you probably wouldn't have seen any other stuff we did, but it was a wheelie bin, transit van, a tree. We did do a tree.
We had to make a building.
Yeah.
A building from Leicester, so we had to go around and find a building.
Yeah. It was. I don't think we really did anything stylized in first year or anything like that.
No, literally, I don't think we did a single stylized. I'm trying to think. No.
Can you see my screen, guys?
I can.
Yeah, I'm on you now.
I think this is what they're making. They're making this kind of tree and then this kind of wow.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh man,
Yeah.
that's so fun.
See, this was the stuff that I was talking about that I'd see on Polycount and be like, man, 3D is cool. But at the
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
we were just doing wheelie bins, so it felt a bit boring. So try and open your mind to all the cool stuff you can do with 3D by going on places like Polycount and ArtStation. So
It's really nice, isn't it?
Mm.
If you make this sort of stuff.
Kind of want to make that now.
Yeah.
We could do an episode where we have a go at doing some of the first year projects.
I'd like to redo my wheelie bin and like do a high poly and bake it down and everything. Like go to
Just go ham on
yeah.
a wheelie bin. That'd be cool.
They got some cool projects.
Mm.
I'm a little bit jealous. I'd love to just restart the course and do all these cool projects.
No, we can't hear you, Max.
No. Oh, Max isn't in the thing anymore.
I
Max.
dropped out earlier as well.
Oh,
It
really?
just lagged out on me. Yeah, my internet dropped completely.
Let's try and get it back in.
It came back in like 10
Guys,
seconds.
can
It's
you
great.
hear me? Jump in again. Do I still have the link?
Ah, jeez.
No,
Here we go.
Hey.
Sorry, my computer died. I'm back. I was speaking. I thought I joined again because it said I was in the call, and then I had the live stream going, and it turned the sound back on, and I was talking to you guys, and I was like, "Damn, they're not responding. But I can hear them," and it was like just the live stream tricking me.
Oh,
But-
you were played.
I was played by my own computer.
You were
Yeah,
played.
Kieran. Oh yeah. You saw that kit put high poly. Yeah, cool. Yeah. We're doing trees and warhammers.
So Stuart has not a question, but he says it feels like crap because everyone is improving so fast, and I'm just here with an IKEA table. Anyone got any advice on how to deal with your peers, kind of?
Well, IKEA tables aren't a judgment of if you're a good artist. That's what I'd say straight off the bat.
Yeah, I wouldn't get too concerned with what everyone else is doing. Try and focus on yourself and what you're doing.
All my first year stuff was terrible. Everyone was doing better than me.
Everyone's
Nobody's
got
good at
different improvement rates and
Yeah.
stuff. You know, everyone's going to be. Some people are going to be ahead of you at some points, but then you'll overtake them in other points, and
If you
don't
just
worry
keep-
about that.
If you just keep working at your stuff, man, it'll click.
Yeah, watch as many tutorials as you can. And
Believe me, man, that's what we're all doing. The second we don't know how to do something, we're just Googling it, watching a
Yeah.
tutorial for like 10 minutes, and then
a lot of personal work as well. I mean, the people who I look at now and think, man, they're really good. I remember them even in first year, constantly doing little fun projects and
yeah,
putting them
just
on Facebook.
make stuff something that you want to do. Make something small. So
Hmm.
it'll be easier. But do something like if you like a show and there's like a weapon or something in there, have a go trying to make it. You might find that
Yeah,
fun.
it's always little stuff as well. Don't be like too ambitious. You know, you're never going to improve by trying to recreate GTA in first year. Just
That's
stay, like,
something that all first years go through as well as a point
Yeah.
where they're like, oh man, I'm going to do this, this, and this. It's
if
like,
you go on
and
the
you still get
Unreal
that now
4
even.
or the Unreal 4 development page, there's a guy on there every day saying, "Hi, I want to recreate GTA. Where should I start?" It would be that guy.
Yeah.
Make like a treasure chest. That's like a fun little thing to start with, and little things.
Yeah,
Good
literally
slowly.
what we just looked at on the game art page.
Yeah.
Really cool things on here.
And then make it again, and then do it again, and again, and it gets better every time.
It's Warhammer. It's beautiful, man. I want to make this.
Warhammer.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
Oh yeah, it's Craig's, isn't it? That looks cool.
hmm
So cool. I'd also say to that comment, if you're really struggling with something like something 3D just isn't clicking, don't be afraid to ask for help. Any third year, any second year,
Yeah.
they'll just and everyone's gone through those issues and know the software like the back of their hands now.
Yeah, there's not a
So-
single issue you're having that I've not at one point in my life Googled and sat
Mhm.
on the Autodesk forum for an hour trying to figure it out.
Yeah, so someone will be able to help you, or if you just need someone to just walk you through something, like that really helped me in first year. I had Don walk me through like just the basics again and again because I just couldn't figure it out. I just couldn't get my head around it.
I really regret like not
Once I
reaching
that
out.
was, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you make friends as well. You can make good connections from just doing that.
Yeah. Third year friends are good friends.
Yeah. There's no shame in
Man,
not
I've got so
understanding
many
someone.
third year friends right now. I feel
Oh.
I feel legit.
I feel like we should start babying you, Max, and talking to you like your years younger and years
Well, you
behind.
could say that, but then I could start doing that about industry.
Oh, oh, Max.
Don't do it, Max. Don't do it.
How's studying going, guys? I remember when I was a student.
But yeah, I mean the point about like googling stuff, I do that at work. I'm using like Red and all these new programs that I've never used before, and you just learn on the fly. It's just it's
Yeah.
fun.
Don't be that guy who asks a question that's really just easily Googleable.
Hmm.
It's always nice to ask questions. I think sometimes though, like
Yeah,
because it's easier to sometimes get things explained by someone who's right next to you who you know you can do it. But like if it's something, I'd say maybe try and Google it first.
yeah, they get
And then
independent.
if you don't get a very clear answer, just ask, and they'll be like, "Yeah, here you go." Yeah. But yeah, you know, that's it. That's it for me. I'm done.
Did we ever finish Kieran's crit? Should,
Well,
should
I'm
this
doing
as
the. I'm working on the paint over.
well?
Oh, that's looking nice. That's looking.
Trying to like, I don't know what I'm doing. Doing something.
Anyone got any tips for modelling French fries?
Bentool
Yeah.
is a good one.
FFD,
Yeah,
the
Oh,
fry
FFD
modifier.
modify. Yeah, I was. That's a good one. But yeah, I mean, what else is there? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, John, do you want to? Oh, sorry.
There was talk in the chat of, you know, earlier we had the question about like, oh, getting software and stuff. I mean, if you were looking at the chat, there's a deal has just been made.
Winky face.
Winky face. So you can see it's just as easy as that if you want to see the ways of the deals.
I've not seen this.
It's
There's
Chris.
some,
Chris
there's some
made
dealing
a deal.
going on in here.
Oh,
Chris, what are you doing? Making deals.
look for a guy with a trench coat, and he opens up, and it's full of like codes,
That's me.
activation codes.
Got your Steam vouchers, you know, anything you
Wait.
need.
Think of the merchant from Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, that's me.
What are you buying?
I never played that game. Sorry.
Yeah, call yourself gamer.
Oh,
This is
man.
Kieran's PC. Look at this guy.
Stuart said, "Thank you. You guys are cool."
Hey.
If only you knew the truth.
Yeah, that's it. John summed it up pretty well there.
Can you see Kieran's PC, guys? Look at my screen.
Oh man.
Jeez, blue screen. Fuck, Kieran, you're out of it. Get out of game art now while you can.
That's it. You're done.
You're
That does
done.
not look like a good sign.
It's not a healthy blue screen.
No.
No, no.
Well, it's
I
blue.
mean, he's got an unhappy face and everything, so.
Makes you feel better about yourself when it's nice and happy.
So we've not really talked about our projects that we're working on, really. I mean, we talked about the
Yeah,
style
that's what I was
matrix.
about to say,
Yeah,
yeah.
why don't you get on with that, guys?
Who wants to go first?
Do you want to start with you, John?
I don't want to, but I will. Have to. I've left my concepts in the labs, but to put it shortly, I'm doing the stylized shopfront brief, and yeah, I had a couple of ideas. I'm trying to go for something kind of wacky and fun, so I think I had a Western hat shop. I'll just pop that on my screen right now. I don't know if you guys can see that because I'm looking at my other monitor.
Yeah, we can see it.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
so I got my Western hat shop that sells Western hats, and then another little fun one I had was my snowball shop that sells snowballs.
Still snowballs.
Pretty
It's funny
expensive.
because there's no like monetary value 'cause it's surrounded by snow. I thought that was pretty funny. And then finally was my my kind of cool little quirky roller coaster tycoon style burger shop. I am not an artist, so I just model things and I paint over them in Photoshop. And that's kind of how I got to where I am. I have a couple of more concepts where I've like developed it and made it more kind of an environment because these are very like primitive early concepts. But like I said, I've left them in the lab, so apologies about that. But I'll show you the model where I'm up to now. I got a nice render for you guys or something.
Oh, I'm loving that pavement street. That's looking nice.
That's
Yeah.
nice, yeah.
So my idea is like the front of the shot is all kind of cool, nice and presentable, and then the back of the shot it's going to be quite like grimy. It's going to be covered in kind of cigarette butts on the floor. And,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to get this whole little diorama like it's been little like ripped out the earth something. It's just sat on this kind of little dirt podium, like it's just been ripped out of this little stylized New York City street. And that's kind of where I'm at. This is it's not a high poly or a low poly. This is somewhere in between because I plan on taking this into ZBrush and then it's going to go even higher than this and then get big down to I think 15,000 tries is the try count. So something around 14,999, something around there.
Awesome.
Somewhere around 14,999.
I'll happily take some crit if you guys got some crit. I'm trying to work on exaggerating the forms and really making it look a bit, a bit wacky.
Yeah, I'm really liking it. I don't know if I can think of any crit. There's definitely some cool stuff you could do. You could really push like the kind of because it's a bit made out of like a drink and like a box of fries. You could really have like maybe the drinks almost pouring out, dripping like the syrup or something.
Yeah, I had this idea where the straw would be like a chimney for the restaurant. And it's gonna be smoke. It's a shame I don't have my concept because I've developed this so much more further. There's so many things that are getting added to it, but I just can't show because I left in the labs. I should probably say I got asked to come on the show really late minute, guys.
Yeah, we would.
Like,
Yeah, we
5 minutes.
She's just like, hey, John.
Yeah, 5 minutes before.
Because Kieran is just.
We knew Kieran would blow up. We sabotaged his PC.
We figured it out even before it happened. We were like, Kieran's computer is going to explode. We need a backup.
So we
always second best.
Well, John's our number one fan, so we always bring him on if we need him, because we know he's going to be watching.
I usually send my concepts to people when I'm happy with them. I'm trying to find them, see if I've sent them on Facebook anywhere, but I can't find them. So sorry, guys.
It's alright, man.
Who's next? Who wants to show off what they're doing?
So yeah, I can if you like.
I'd love that. Oh wait! Just before you do, Mike, we have another question from second biggest fan Stuart.
Question.
Do you guys get to play any games at all in your free time, or you are fully devoted into just producing games and art in general? That's a good question.
That is a good question.
I don't know if you guys. I don't know enough about you guys. I don't know if you guys play games in your.
Last year, I don't know, with Mike, hanging out with Mike and Joel and that.
About to say, yeah.
We do a really good thing. That's kind of like, I think it's better than just playing a game. I don't play games at all by myself in my own time and stuff. But we would hang out as a group. And it's just an excuse to get together and chat and stuff. But then at the same time, we'd be playing like a game.
Yeah.
And it's good because we'd all be in the same room, so we'd be discussing how the game was made as well as playing.
Normally we'd end up pulling it apart. That's something you'll find out as you become more of a game artist. You'll just be staring at everything like, oh, look at that texture. We do a lot of. If I'm completely honest, I haven't really played a game on my own in ages, but we do a lot of group playthroughs. At the moment, we're going through Soma, which is
I can't believe I'm missing all this fun stuff.
I know, Chris, you're a League of Legends guy, aren't you?
Yeah. I used to play League loads, like thousands of wins. Like every day I'd play it. I played it once this week.
Once for 9
for one
hours.
game.
But don't
for 1 hour,
think that's a bad
40 minutes.
thing. If you're super into games, I mean, it's just something I don't know. You just stop.
I don't think it's like a bad. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad.
Yeah, you just sort of stop thinking about them that much. In that way, you're
still thinking about games. I don't think I've ever stopped thinking about games. That's just my jam.
I found more that I've become more interested in making them than playing them. In a way, I kind of playing video games was my downtime, and now messing around in Unreal Engine and 3ds Max is my downtime. So, but I occasionally play games, but not. I used to play kind of Battlefield 3 quite seriously in a clan on TeamSpeak, and was really into that. But now when I do play games, it's usually something silly, like Chivalry, or I play a lot of games on my phone, just silly things. I'm
Oh yeah, games on your phone. That's always
I've not
quick
kind of
games.
stopped gaming, but I've become a lot more casual with it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like like the only serious games I've played have been in these things with Mike and Joel and that lot, where it's like it's just a chat,
Yeah.
chat to chat, and
Like,
then
we
discuss.
got really serious about Bloodborne. I remember.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
like
We
every
were
day
playing.
you go home and just try and get as much done, and we were just taking
We
turns.
played a lot of TF2 in first year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's
we
probably
did.
the last game I played a lot of TF2.
Yeah, same.
If it's
Same.
something you really care about, you'll find time for it. You need breaks and downtimes from working as well.
Yeah, I
You'll
think
find
it's
yeah.
good to play games when you're on a game like us.
Yeah, you'll
I
find
know
that you'll enjoy looking at them more. Than,
Josh McGann plays a lot of like cool indie games, and he's always
Mm.
coming up with like cool ideas, and he's always got like cool art styles, and I can tell it's because he's playing a lot of these like really underground
Mm.
cool art.
Oh yeah, he really uses that to his advantage. That is one thing that like I guess playing games can do. Is
Yeah,
it's a good,
totally.
it's like interesting games that are
It's a
unheard
good
of. Lots of interesting.
Keeps you
Yeah,
inside.
it expands your reference library and stuff. But like you can also get the same result for like watching films and books
Watching
and stuff as
films,
well.
yeah.
But
Last year, well maybe not last year, maybe in first year, we had like almost every Wednesday when Orange Wednesdays used to be a thing, we'd go to the cinema and watch a film.
can't believe
So
that's gone then.
yeah, it kind of sucks. Yeah, you get a reference anywhere, and it's kind of like you're treating yourself, but at the same time you're still kind of working. You're like, because you want to go see this film because how it was made.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, we get that. Like, it's just really fun. Like, I love watching movies and stuff because
Mm.
it's quicker than playing a game, and I still get that buzz of like, oh, I'm so inspired. Like watching like Mad Max and stuff when that came out last year, that got me really,
I love that.
buzzed and stuff.
Yeah,
And I
I
can't wait for
watched that
Star
film so
Wars,
many times.
Martian. I'm gonna see that with The Office
Yeah,
next
so
week.
much.
So I can't wait
was
for that.
great.
Or
Do you
even
watch
like,
films in
yeah,
German, Max? Like when you're abroad?
no, we go to the English cinema because like all my bosses, they're all English, so
I was gonna say.
English
we're all like.
cinema, huh?
We watched it like we watched straight out of Compton and stuff. I did watch one German film, Victoria. I think I told you about it a bit, but that was like that worked because like some of it is in English and it was German. Like it's about like an expat living in Berlin, so she's not German, so she can't speak German. She speaks English, and like when she's talking to like people start like yelling at her and stuff in German, she doesn't understand what's going on. And whilst the Germans in the cinema do, for me it was like I can really relate because
How much
That
German
sounds
do you know? Do you know?
not enough to
Not enough.
like I know how to like ask for things in a restaurant, and I have to ask
Handy.
how are you and my name is, but that's it.
Sounds like all you need, man.
Yeah, but like I mean I'm living there for a year. It'd be nice to learn more, but yeah, I mean yeah, so that's a thing.
Sorry, Mike. You can go back to your project.
Oh yeah. So one of the briefs we were given is a partly stylized aviator. So we've been given a concept which you can kind of work from. I think we mentioned that a bit earlier. And so you kind of have to keep it in those boundaries, but really it's just a jumping off point. So far I've followed it quite faithfully, I guess. Maybe not give it a big fur, but I'm doing it all in ZBrush to start off with, just because I like that workflow for characters. And then I'm going to, retopologize it, and everything's going into a diffuse, so all this stuff you'd think would be normals, but it's actually going to be all in a one diffuse, so that's going to be fun and tricky to figure out. But it's good, it's problem solving, it's going to be fun. I don't think I have any concepts because I did more in my sketchbook. But that's basically what I'm working on.
You had them on your Wix site.
I did, didn't I? I can get that.
Boom.
What's the deal with everyone going on Wix these days? Is that like the new thing?
We were asked.
Yeah, we have to.
You have to.
I think you if you have one that it's because they want the Sketchfab.
Oh,
or
okay.
Marmalade, they want that. So
They want more of a view, and you can embed that anywhere anyway.
So this was the concept we were given. So this isn't what I've done, and we have to create a character for a mobile game. So it's got quite low tries. I think it's 7,000. And so yeah, I just went about redesigning it a bit, not going crazily off the sketch. I really want a big fur thing. I just like that. I think that's cool. I'm kind of going for the idea of it being a big mink, a little like dead
Hey.
animal. These just some really quick sketches. I'm really stumped on the shoes at the moment. I can't figure out what I'm doing at the moment. So yeah, so I started my workflow by just making like an anatomy, trying to correct the drawing a bit more, fix up that, and then threw it in Marvelous Designer, which I'd only screenshots of, and put some clothes on, and then put it back into ZBrush and resculpted them all out.
Mhm.
Just had a load of Dishonored reference up, just kind of copied their folds. Yeah, and that's where I'm at the moment. And now I'm trying to spend today just getting some shoes that I like. And
Cool.
yeah.
Oh, no,
going
yeah.
for it.
That's like a good point though. Like with the using sketchbooks and stuff, use like it's good to like learn digital things and do that. Like, but you do if there's a point where like I can't get this down like digitally, don't stress about not doing it digitally. Do it in a sketchbook.
I'm trying to work a lot more in Sketchbook because I went almost exclusively for first and second year in
I think I'm back.
Oh, nice,
Photoshop.
John's good. Yeah,
Hey.
John died by the way, just in case.
Alright.
Yeah, like
From the dead.
I use like use the tools for how they're suited and stuff, and what you feel comfortable in. Like if you don't feel comfortable at all using sketchbook, don't use a sketchbook. It's like
get the idea out as easily as you can,
Yeah.
and then you're normally it depends on the project, but you're normally not getting marked for that kind of stuff. It's more just for you, the concepts, like figuring out the idea.
like
I mean,
I
there will
use
be
sketchbook a lot for
some projects
character
where-
stuff because it's like easier for me. I find it easier. But like say like last year we did Container City. I was happy doing paint overs and digital stuff for that because it was like you could build it in Unreal and then get a render out and just paint over it really quick, and it's more fun, it's more easy.
Yeah.
I'm lost on the conversation what we talk about.
It's all right, John.
Talking about you.
Oh, what were you saying?
We're saying you know that John guy? Fucking hate him.
Oh man.
So,
This paint over is
that's my
not
face
going
as well.
well here and stuff.
Yeah.
I think we made a good fan. Stuart says, "Thank you for asking my questions. I'll be back to watch your stream in the future."
Does that mean he's leaving?
Hey.
I think so. That means with me and Stuart collectively, we have 2 viewers.
Hey, it's not bad, is it? It's
No,
alright.
good. I'm happy that we're inspiring new people.
We're probably about
This is
time
bad.
anyway, so we've got almost just on the hour, so.
Kieran, I never finished your paint over. I'll give it to you later.
Should we
Sorry, buddy.
continue to Chris though?
Yeah.
Let's not leave Chris out.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Chris is doing some
I'm making-
really awesome stuff.
What am I doing? What's my brief? I've bloody forgotten it. It's the
Realistic
realistic
helmet.
character one. Yeah, helmeted character. Has to wear a helmet. Helmet is something that protects your head. Doesn't matter what it is as long as it's protecting your head.
Pro
I
third year
googled
advice.
that. Yeah. So you don't have
Third
to
year's
be
no on the
wearing
shirt, man.
a helmet
This is
as such. So
It's amazing.
yeah. Basically, like Mad Max kind of vibe, post-apocalyptic lady with a breather mask, helmet thing on, armor for chains, and a traffic cone, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I'm having that on there. And a giant propeller as a weapon.
Propeller.
Actually, I'll just find the whole model so far because it's in here. Which one is it? That one. This is my scoops so far. It's laggy as heck because, like I say, it's my sculpt and that's the wireframe.
So dense.
Yeah, it's blowing my computer up just doing this, but yeah, just kind of a lady with fur and armor. It should look really nice with the materials, but other than that, it's kind of standard.
Mm.
I'm liking the
Busy
lighting.
man.
Nice.
She's got ears hanging from her belt that she like collects off people that she's killed.
Nice. I like that.
You got
Metal
pouchy fingers too.
No,
Obviously.
well she could have. They could be the pouch.
Pouch full of ears
Fingers.
and fingers.
It's pretty. It's
Cool.
pretty simple idea.
Mm.
It should work. I'm just re-survivalising it as I go, which I've started to do. I'm going to unwrap this and bake it immediately to see what it will look like.
It's this what's this
So
thing?
that,
The helmet.
hey, oh, that's the mask part of the helmet that covers it. This piece.
Cool.
I see. That's cool. Yeah.
Then the straps go around, and then the breather thing.
I like that. Yeah, I didn't notice that was a mask. Oh, that looks really cool.
Yeah. Hopefully, when you got like different materials on, it'll stand out.
Yeah.
You're gonna make it hit
Yeah.
like a. It reminds me almost of like the Borderlands, the Psychos.
Yeah.
I get that vibe.
Mm.
If I chuck that onto the skin, should see it better.
Nice.
Yeah, it should work like that.
Yeah, that'll look really good.
That should look cool. Yeah.
That'll look really cool. Very cool. Some really cool stuff coming out from you guys. You guys are all getting really.
We should do a like a comeback episode at the end of our 3 weeks where we show our finished ones or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Progress.
Hey Max,
I mean,
would you say we're getting good?
I'd say you're getting good.
Hey.
I'd say I'm saying the same.
What a way to end the show. Full circle.
Hey,
We got
what-
good, guys.
What's the plan for next week? Do we have a plan?
no plans yet. I don't know.
No plans yet. If anyone's got any suggestions,
Yeah,
go-
if anyone wants to see anything, that'd be awesome.
Substance
this
designer.
episode is also marked for the launch of our new paint over program.
Hey.
If you got something, I'm just going to paint over stuff.
Yeah.
And you guys will paint over too.
He'll paint over anything. Upload your profile photo. He'll paint over it.
I'll paint
Yeah.
over
Give us a photo of your dog or something. We'll paint over it.
Yeah.
Family photos. You name it.
Right. So, oh, hang on. I've got to get the, is this it? Is this the end of the?
Well, the uke's playing now. It's got to be.
It's gotta be.
Well, I think it's the end.
It certainly sounds like
Thanks
it.
for watching. Get Good 7. We did work and reviewed. Da-la-la-la-la-la.
At least 7.
We're at least 7. Hey, 7th anniversary. Pretty good, huh?
It was at least.
Hey.
Hey. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.
Boy.
Bye.
See ya.